We're on the map. Knockout. No, spawning here. Lower left side of the map. Pinoy Pride. ERW. On the upper right side of the map. Vietnamese player SCRVN. That's the Terran. So, we're on the map. Knockout. And, what's special about this map is, parang siyang ano yun, no? Tignan nyo yung layout niya, no? Tignan nyo sa map. Parang siyang circuit breaker na revamp. No? The big difference is this, yung low, ano na to? Yung lubog na to. Ano ba tawag dito? Hindi ko alam yung appropriate term for this area. Pero lubog yan, low ground yan. And ito yung higher ground. So, the thing about low ground is that low ground ranged units attacking units on the higher ground has a high tendency to miss some of the shots na ginagawa nila sa mga opposing units on the higher ground. Kaya, for example, Marines, no, you're gonna assault, you're gonna cheese rush yung Protoss. Yung Marines should go up here para maka-attack para hindi mag-miss, or if yung Marines mo nandito, mag-miss most of your shots if you're attacking units on this area. Same time, I think yung map na to ginawa to specifically counter Zerg. Kasi panay Zerg na inanalo sa ASL. So, nalimutan ko kung saan ko narinig yun eh, pero imagine, Hydra bust. Pag nandito lang yung Hydra, they're gonna miss their shots, no? They're gonna deal with the cannons here. And yun. So, this makes it tricky to attack the natural, itong low ground, or cheese rush, or any bust, no? Or even Dragoon pressure, actually. Ito yung area na nagpapahirap, no? Hindi impossible, pero it's more challenging, no? So, anyway, still a standard opener we have from ERW. And again, same build, no? Pares sila play safe. Factory expand to perhaps again. And yeah, 23 next ulit siguro from ERW. Okay, so yeah. Okay, both of them scouting. Okay, so Terran player went for the box scout, no, from here to here, and now going down. And he sees the Protoss base. Tapos makita niya cross spawn. Now he's gonna check kung umiikot pa tong cybernetic score. Okay, he sees the umiikot. He confirms. He probably knows na there's a Dragoon range coming soon. He probably knows that it's going to be a 23 next. Now, 2 Marines over here to prevent any probes from coming in, no? Prevent any scouting. Yeah, you can see nakabang. Okay. Yeah, so far, no? Things are looking quote-unquote standard. Now, there's the CC started and Vulture to. There's going to be a Vulture, and then we're going to see a Depot. Yeah, so, yeah, SCV coming in for another scout. To check anong tech ba ni ERW just to confirm things. Okay, and he sees na isa pa lang yung gate. Wala pang Robotech and all that, or nothing fancy so far. Nothing illegal. Wala pang illegal moves, CRW. And now Vulture also checking, no? Habang nandito SCV, Vulture now checking for other expansion sites, baka may mga proxy anything. Yeah, so they're playing safe, no? They're really making sure. And that Dragoon checks if may CC ba talaga, kasi baka mamaya maulit yung nangyari sa Litmus. Na bigla siyang binombahan ng sakatutak na Marines. Okay. Yan, so far all things are looking very very standard. Okay, there's that mine going to delay. Ah, grabe yung mine, nag-connect. Pero, yeah. Now, chinek pa ni ERW baka may mines dito, no? Tinayuan na niya. Probably mag-nexus na si ERW dito. Oh, there's another vulture. Picked off that one probe na mag-build sana nexus. So yeah, now there goes the probe, no, being escorted by these dragoons para mga build na siya ng nexus. Okay, wow, that's an early third factory, no, for the Terran. Kasi normally, no, kaya ako nasabi early. Kasi normally, ang nilalagay, ginagawa nila sa factory is sabay-sabay yung additional 3 around mga 7 minutes 30 seconds to 8 minutes 30 seconds. Doon na siya nagbe-build ng 3 additional factories. But in this case, yun, 2 machine shops right away. These are going to be tanks most likely. And let's see, anong gagawin ng Terran dito? Okay, now, TRW getting into 4 gates. And there's already an observer out to get scouting info. Kalaban, there's this mine here, no? To check, prevent any expansion. Ooh, grabe, sakit ng damage. And here's the Vulture checking for any hidden bases ulit, no? Just to make sure. Kasi, if makalusot ang ng base ng Protoss, very early, no, napakahirap labanan. Yeah, so now Protoss has 3 bases against 2 base Terran, so things are quite even as of now. And we would probably be seeing the Terran player adding, yan na, ito na, sasabihin ko pa lang 2 more factories. Saan yung damage yan? Okay. Now, ERW went for a slightly earlier fort. No, pero may mines na nakita. And yeah, so what's going to be the move for Terran? So now, that should pull the triggers at Terran, right? Like, he would choose to expand or do something. So, yeah, let's see. 2 bases behind Protoss as Terran is really bad. Pero, ito na nga, we have the CC being built. More than halfway done. That will quote-unquote even it out a little bit once nag-start mag-mine na. And here, Vultures trying to lay mines everywhere, trying to find areas kung saan siya makaka-damage. Mines escape, ilang probes? 1 probe. Okay. 2 probes. 3 probes ba yun? Was it 2 or 3 probes? So yeah. I guess decent trade for 2 vultures, no? Pero yeah, now ERW just needs to send some probes to this area para ma-balance yung saturation. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yan yung mga probes. And Terran is securing the 3rd. Okay, now what's going to be the next move? Yeah, these vultures patrolling. Yeah. Nakaano lang yan, move patrol. Okay. The observer gets info. Nakakita niya, okay, there's a 3rd base na. Okay, things looking, a bit passive, no? Both are staying mines. Both players macroing up. And we should be seeing ERW take the 5th base very, very soon. Up, up. Uy. Good drop. Picks off one siege tank but loses the shuttle. I don't know, parang worth it ba yun? I don't know. But that was a good reaction from SCRVN na in-unsiege niya agad yung tanks before any damage could happen. So lost at one tank pero at least yun, one tank lang. Okay, now these marines are clearing the bunker para mas madaling makalabas yung units niya mamaya kasi figured na it's already too late in the game for that bunker to have any utility. Yeah, now ERW is probably going to go for a bust dito sa third, pero this is high ground and this is a hell of a lot of tanks. But again, there's the observer and the tanks are just so clumped, no? You could run up zealots dyan sa taas. Ayan na. Ito na nga, guys. Okay. Dragoons being sent up. Kaso, I think there's a graveyard for Protoss army over here. Kaso, dikit-dikit ang tanks, no? Yun yung problem. That's the issue. But, the Zealots are doing a good job getting on top of these tanks and just eliminated this full cluster of tanks over here. Now, I think the Terran will hold. Oh, so that was... Yeah, that went very bad. I don't know, worth it ba yun? To clear those tanks aside ng Protoss? I don't know, not sure. Okay, may narinig akong puputok na tank somewhere. I think may drop yata dito, hindi ko napansin kasi there's a zealot over here. I don't know if that was worth it, no? Pero at least na-clear niya yung tanks na yun. I don't know. Now, fourth phase going up for SCVRN. Just on time, no? Around the 12-minute mark. Now, there's Ghost. A drop. And, grabe yung drops, no? This is going to... Kung tinarget fire lang nito ng SCVRN, maubos na yung probes. Kaya iniwan lang niya, ini-AFK niya yung vultures, and delikado to pag forward yung dragon dito. I think naka-A-click, delikado pag in-A-click lang to ni ERW. Okay, buti lang hold position. And dragon has very low life, oh. Bunti ka na mapitas dun. Okay, so this fourth phase gets cancelled. Instead, yung fort is being built here. Okay, so yeah. The thing about this map, no, as narinig ko kay Artosis, no, is regarding sa mga bases dito sa expansion ng Terran. Kasi if you expand over here from this side, parang Protoss can just really take bases over here. Kaya 'di ba, as Terran, you would normally want to expand kung saan ka attack. Pero ayan, you should fall back. Grabe to. No. Ang dami niyan. Kaya ba to? Yeah, kaya. Kaya pala, okay. Hindi kasi ako Protoss player. Pero I never thought na kaya pala yung ganun. Okay. Yeah, so reinforcements coming in from ERW. Eh, itong mga mines doon, delikado to. Kailangan maklear, no, somehow. Siguro maglagay na lang cannon si ERW dito. At isa lang. And Terran holds the fourth base. So it's 5 base against 4 base. That's still pretty even, no? As per, you know, as per the numbers. Okay, so it's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factories. There's 8 factories against 8 gates. Okay, ERW clearly needs to add more gateways here. Pero syempre wala siyang vision dito kaya he can only guess kung ilang factories ang meron. But he really wants to get rid of this base kasi daming mines and a few tanks here. Going to be quite difficult pero kaya niyang basagin to if gustuhin niya. So reinforcements coming in little by little. I-clear lang niya yung mines so that the zealots can easily pass. So there's a D-matrix on the first tank in the front line dito. Yeah, you can see the reinforcements coming in. Okay, first tank is cleared now. And yeah, voters coming in to reinforce the position. As I think mo hold, wala lang zealot CRW. Very, very difficult to push into tanks na walang zealot. I think ERW should expand pa, no? What do you think, guys? Okay, SCRVN expanding 5th base here, ninja base, quote unquote. Pero zealots are probably doing some scouting and try to pick off any potential base na hidden. Okay, takto yung pagka-siege na ma-pick off ang siege tank just in time nung na-siege. So, maubos tong zealot na sa mines. Hindi, na-atake ng zealot. Okay. Okay, ngayon, this base is very open. Most of the units are here and dito. If ERW realizes it, no, he can just go for this base. I don't know if that's the good move kasi baka ma-sandwich siya, pero yeah, let's see. Okay, so dito pala nag-take ng base ERW. Just seeing it right now. And Terran expands over here. So very isolated yung base dito. Only a while before ma-discover the ERW, if ma-discover the ERW. Okay, grabe. Those mines doing a good job of killing a lot of zealots. So konti lang ang tanks ni SCRVN. Grabe, no? Grabe. Ang hilig talaga ni SCRVN sa daming vessel, no? The Vessel Man. Natingin dapat yung bansag sa kanya. SCRVN, the Vessel Man. Okay, AW going for the bust dito. But there's still many Terran units, no, to reinforce this position. But will ERW make it on time to kill this base? Kasi yun, naka-siege na yung tanks. SCV is doing their best to repair. And SCVRN holds this base. Grabe yung pinsala. Grabe ang decimated. The Terran army decimates the army of ERW. Pero, I guess okay lang kasi ang dami nyo ng base, no? Pero, he should be adding more gateways. Currently, ERW has 7, 8, 9, 10 gates. 11 gates. So now, we're looking at 11 gates versus 8 pack. Okay? That's okay in number, I guess. Now, there's this base up over here pa hindi pa nagmamine. Yan na. There's this Zealot. Di-discover niya yung hidden command center over here. While the Zealots are trying to move out, lay mines. Terran slowly moving out. Yan na. Mag-move out na yung Terran. Going for this base perhaps over here. Ayun, nasa ng army ERW. Makakatch. Oh, huli. Ang probe transfer. Up. Okay, buti na kita niya on time. Okay, now currently supply ahead ang Terran and that's bad, no? As Protoss na maging ahead yung Terran sa'yo. Okay, what's the game plan over here? So currently, upgrades ang Terran ay 2-2. For the Protoss, it's 2-1. Up only 1 Dragoon. Nako. Pipitas din ng base na to. Grabe bakbakan all over the map. You can see, no? So, Protoss army trying to sandwich this Terran army over here. And I think ERW will clear this army. Okay, and ERW holds his space. Grabe ba? So, 1, 2. So, magiging 2 base mining ng Terran against Protoss. 1, 2. Okay, 3 base mining. So yeah, ERW is still in the game definitely. Even if he lost 2 expansions over here, pero he will just rebuild. Pero supply-wise, hindi rin nagkakalayo. And it's still looking good for Terran as well. Now this, a scary Terran army is going to secure this area, probably pushing downward in this direction, which is, I guess, the right decision, no, Aster? You'll want your expansions kasi in the area kung saan ka a-attack sa direction na yun. Okay, now the Protoss army perhaps going for a counter-attack. Ang only thing na nagbabantay dito sa top base ay vessels. Just vessels, all the army nandito sa right and lower right side of the map. Okay, SCVR realizes this, moves a few SCVs away as he tries to reinforce that position. And you can see the Terran units now moving back up this area. Yeah, many Terran units being pulled back. Yeah, yun talaga yung challenging sa area sa map na to, no? Talagang mag-back and forth ka ng Terran army mo. Kasi you can't secure two opposite sides at once. You really have to choose kung saan ka mag-expand and you have to stick with that. Yeah, this CC will go down. Okay, so yeah, CC gets taken down. We're currently looking at 2 mining bases for Terran and 3 mining bases for magiging 3. Yeah, 3 mining bases for Protoss. Pero yeah, the Terran will be attacking here sa area na to. ERW needs to secure this area against or once again, or ang daming probes na mapipitas. So tanks coming in, Goliaths, vultures. ERW needs to reinforce, destroy the army here. Kasi sayang expansion na dito. And hindi pa nakasiege, no? Habang yeah, grabe, daming probes na nag-fall dito. So ERW decided to attack this instead, no? So imbes na mag-defend, counter-attack na lang. Maybe na-feel niya na, okay, hindi ko kaya i-handle yung army na yan, I should just go counter-attack. It's probably the better decision nga kaysa just defending that, no? Pero I don't know. EMP, okay. Yeah, Protoss army falls back. Mahold na naman ni SCVRN yung base na to. Grabe. I think SCVRN came ahead there. Kahit kasi nga na-take down yung base and gets to retain the base here. Now, 3 mining bases against 3 mining bases. Okay. So, kulang sa probes. So now, SCVRN is at 3-3 upgrades. While ERW is at 3-2, okay. So kinda even in terms of upgrades. But again, grabe, no? Every expansion ni ERW dine-deny ni SCVRN. So, see what's happening here. ERW is not confronting the Terran forces. Instead, nire-rumble niya, no? Pinapaikot-ikot niya. Kasi he knows the struggle of the Terran to have to keep on unsieging and sieging and running all over the place. And mobile, and ang Protoss army is really built for mobility compared to the Terran army who has to really station in a specific area for quite a bit. Kasi ang hirap din, ang bagal kumilos ng tanks. And ang mabilis lang sa Terran actually is yung Vulture. But yeah, lots of probes will get taken down. This base will get taken down definitely. But attack din ni ERW yung base over here sa 12 o'clock position. So currently, it's one base Terran. No, and supply-wise, ahead, si ERW. Kailangan lang ni ERW ma-make sure na meron siyang economy flowing. Kasi, again, Terran units just trade really well. Even in small numbers. Kaya, yun. Yung mga sita mo, Zealots are just eating spider mines. Mga cannon fodder. Kaya really, grabe yung mine connect. Okay, so there's some base mining pala over here, no? So look at that, the mobility. No? So ERW is doing an amazing job utilizing talaga yung strength ng Protoss, which is being very mobile against this map. Oh, grabe, no? So now this is looking very bad for 10 player. Yes, he has 1,000 minerals banked up, no? Pero fly-wise, expansion-wise, pares na rin nagde-deny ng base. And hindi na huli sa upgrade si RW, which is a good thing. So kaya nagpantay sila. And now we have one base here. Ano lang base lang combined? Kasi 2 base for Terran, no? Laging nakaka-sneak siya ng base. Now Zealots are over here. Ba't nandito yung Zealot? Okay. As SCVRN secures the lower right, ERW secures the upper left. Now Vultures will be coming in to harass ulit. Grabe ba? I think ang layo na Nexus, no? So lots of Vultures going to do damage here. Grabe. You need to run with all these probes. Naku po. Now these DTs now will be clearing this base over here. Kaso may vessel. Okay, Vulture trying to micro against a DT. Yeah, grabe, naubos yung probe dito sa upper left. Oh, this base got taken down while all of that happened, no? Grabe yung bakbakan. Ito na lang yung mining base ni SCVRN. May army pa ba si SCVRN? Ito na lang. You really need to defend this spot. So yun na nga. So, this CC needs to float. Ay, bakbakan again. Yeah. This looks like a GG. No, GG si SCVRN. 43 supply versus 100. Sobrang layo, no? Yeah, and may economy pa si RW si SCVRN. Wala na. He is broke. And we're gonna probably be seeing a GG in a bit. SCVRN still trying to do the best he can na natitira niyang army. Hindi pa siya nagta-tap out. Sure, naisip niya, okay, baka wala na rin pera to si RW. Okay, this Dragoon will just delay this expansion. Or there's a siege tank. Uh-oh. Pero hindi, lamang pa rin si RW. Nga lang, I'm just worried about these probes. But yeah, ahead pa rin si RW. Okay. Now you can see reinforcements going top. Definitely might clear tong army na to. Look at those probes. Army probes. And suicidal vessels. EMP ba niya to? Yeah, this looks game over na. Wala na. GG has been called. And it's now 3-2 in favor of our Pinoy player na si ERW.